Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. You get fairy dust. I get fairy dust. Little Amelie gets fairy dust. Okay, she went to daycare and she's on camera. It's the first time I've ever seen her on camera before. She's playing with other dogs. It's so cute to see. Anyway, so cute. Okay, so she gets fairy dust wherever she is. Okay, so we are on page 86, Codependent No More. The chapter called Removing the Victim. And this is really, really, really important because we've talked about the Karpman triangle, the rescuer, persecutor, and victim. And we talk about codependents doing the rescuing, then getting mad when that's not appreciated, and then the person who was the victim, meaning like, I can't do this, you do it, or I can't do this, what should I do? And then they just do it, and then you get mad at them. Another really good example of this is when a friend like complains about their spouse or boyfriend or girlfriend who is mean to them. So they'll come to you, the codependent, and say, oh, this, she's so mean. You know, she called me this name and that name, and she did this and she did that, and da, da, da. So they're complaining to you. They're not asking for anything. And then you might say, well, you don't deserve that. This is the rescuing. You don't deserve that. You shouldn't break up with that person. And then what might happen then is the victim, the one who was getting yelled at by the boyfriend or girlfriend, moves into the persecutor. You don't know, like, why would I leave? Like, blah, blah, blah. And then you get in trouble, then you're down on the victim. Okay. Like when we cross a bridge too far, when we're giving our advice, even if we're asked. Okay. So, but now we're going to talk about something truly, 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 truly important. And I'm going to read it because it's well written. Many codependents at some times in their lives were true victims. Someone's abuse, neglect, abandonment, alcoholism, or any number of situations that victimize people. We were at some time truly helpless to protect ourselves or solve our problems. Something came our way, something that we didn't fucking ask for, and it hurt us terribly. That is sad, truly sad. It is so sad, and it's real. And so I think that's hard when we hear, like, don't play the victim. I'm not a victim. We don't want to be a victim. And we actually were, you know, we were as children and adults in relationships that, you know, that didn't go well for us. And people did hurt us terribly, and that was real and that was sad. All that we're trying to do now, one of our responsibilities is to heal the CPTSD that all that left behind. The other is to do our advanced personal growth work so we don't end up repeating that victimization. I'm talking about that in my new book, The Irreverent Trust Guide, which if you're watching this before December 7th, it'll be out on that day for 99 cents for that day only. And then after that, you can just get it on Amazon, and I'll have a link. Well, I may not have a link, but you'll find it. Google Irreverent Trust Guide, just go to Amazon. So, okay, that is truly sad. Okay, but an even sadder fact, here we go. An even sadder fact is that many of us codependents began to see ourselves as victims. Our painful history repeat itself. I don't know that we do see ourselves as victims. I know that I don't know, like, that's a tough one. I don't love that. I don't love that because I know most of the people that I've worked with and me, I never thought I was the victim. I always took blame for whatever I had signed up for. So erase that. Let's just go, let's just take the piece that says our painful history repeats itself. And to me, that's a trauma bond. And it's still not our fault. It's still not our fault that we do that. We just match with the person that aligns with the treatment that we always received. If we don't think we're enough, we'll align with somebody who was looking for somebody that doesn't feel enough. And again, not our fault. We're wired for that shit. But when we know when we find out that, oh, that's what that is, then we're responsible to change it. As caretakers or rescuers, we allow other people to victimize us, and we participate in our own victimizations by perpetuating rescuing people. Let's hear that one more time. As caretakers, we allow people to victimize us, and we participate in our victimization by perpetually rescuing people. So let's just talk about that one more time. The reason that's true is, remember, if we rescue, always the end result. If we're up here, oh, let me help you, let me tell you, let me give you the advice, let me tell you to do this, let me log on for you, let me whatever. The end result of that is always you landing in the victim spot, being yelled at or mad at from the other person, the persecution. And that is the cycle that we want to break. So the only way to avoid this is to avoid this. And it's really hard. And I'm right there with you. And I mean, I'm just sending you so much love. Like, it's really hard, and you're very brave, and you're very brave to even watch this. This is hard shit to hear. So, that's what I want to do. Like, I want to break the cycle so that I don't end up in that space. And I work really hard. I play advanced bitches bingo to help myself. To help myself not do that. If you're watching this in November, December of 2021, I am doing a weekly advanced bitches bingo chat while we're trying to get through the holidays and stay conscious so we don't fall into these roles, and we get a sticker for every time we don't take the bait. So, but yeah, it's so hard, but we say like, oh, it's too hard to not save people, to not rescue, to not do all that stuff. But the thing that we get in return is actually a better relationship with that person. Like, we actually get a better relationship. Now, remember, we only get a better relationship if the person is healthy. If they are, a full-blown addict or, lost in their personality issues or whatever, and they can't rise above, they can't grow with you and honor your boundaries, the new ones that you're setting, they may not be able to, and you will get punished and mad for that, in trouble for this. But the people that are healthy, the people that do really adore you, the people that really want you for the connection and not the rescuing, oh bitch, that's going to get better. That's going to get better. And I would say that even the relationship with the person that is just mean, just constantly mean, toxic behavior, red flag behavior, whatever you want to call it, it's still better. It's still better. You're going to get punished, but at least you're conscious and you know what the fuck is going on. And you can feel good about doing your advanced personal growth work, because it always matters. And we're always evolving. And the more we do our advanced personal growth work and heal our codependency, the more we get to live the consequences of that work, which is good, magical shit. Okay, hope that was helpful. Love you. Bye.